Good morning, everyone. For today's video, we're going to talk about the comparison of cost of living in Oman and in Canada. So, what are the realizations that we encountered during the past few 2 years that we're staying now here in Canada? What you realize, what's the good thing in Oman, and what is the better way that we came here in Canada? Before that one, guys, of course, we're going to tour you in our area or in our place here in Canmore, because this season is the favorite seasons of mine, the fall season or the autumn season. Of course, we're going to show you the beautiful place that Canmore is before we're going to discuss what are the cost of living comparing Oman and in Canada. Okay, so let's go. So, na-realize lang namin, guys, na ang cost of living pala dito sa Canada at sa Oman ay 8% ang difference. So, ganun kababa ang cost of living ng Oman kumpara dito sa Canada. Guys, dahil nag-iikot-ikot na rin naman kami dito sa Canmore, ipapakita na namin sa inyo kung gaano kaganda ang fall dito sa Canada. Andito lang kami sa lugar namin na hindi pa kami umaalis. So, napakaganda talaga. Kaya naman, favorite na favorite ko talaga ang fall or autumn season. Ang sarap tignan yung mga leaves na nagiging yellow, merong iba orange, yung iba naman a little bit of red. Parang, alam mo yun, parang Flores de Mayo. So, we are here in Canmore, in Spring Creek. Napakadaming magagandang bahay at ang gaganda ng mga tanawin. Okay guys, so sisimulan na natin habang ipinapakita namin sa inyo ang ganda ng fall. Meron din sila ditong mga differences na na-realize namin, like, so in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, it costs us like $25 in order for us to eat in a restaurant. So that's only for one person. And how about in Oman? Do you still remember how much are we going to pay every time we're going to eat outside?
I think it's like $7.
$7.
Yeah.
So, come to think of it, like $25 if we're going to eat in the restaurant of Canada, while in Oman, it's only cost us like $7. It's a huge difference, right? Another thing, guys, is when you're going to buy a drink, specifically like coffee in the restaurant. Let's give an example like cappuccino. Cappuccino in the Canada, since you are a coffee lover, how much it costs you all the time when you buy a cappuccino?
Like $5.
$5.
Yeah.
While in Middle East, it costs us like $6, guys. A little bit expensive the coffees in Middle East compared to Canada. Guys, a few commercials. So we just want to highlight all the beautiful trees, plants, and flowers here in Canmore. They have their own different colors. They are very lovely, pretty, and awesome. Of course, the three sisters around there. Hello. Okay guys, so the next topic that we're going to talk about is all about the groceries. Ano yung pinagkaiba or presyo ng grocery dito sa Canada at sa Oman? Ang mura pala talaga ng mga bilihin sa Middle East pero dito sa Canada. So the best example for that is rice. some of you knows that Canada, they don't usually, eating rice here. They usually eat bread, something like that. Yung bigas nila dito guys is sobrang mahal talaga. Nakita namin yung price ng bigas for the past few years na nakatira kami sa Oman. Mahal din ang bigas sa Oman, pero nung kinumpara namin sa Canada, mas mahal siya. So like for example, ang range ng bigas dito ay nasa $6, $5 per kilo. Pero sa Oman, like, how much?
Point something.
2.5,
yeah,
like
that.
around like that. So almost half yung difference ng price nila. Another example for the grocery that we really appreciate in Middle East is the eggs. Kasi syempre lahat naman tayo talagang bumibili ng eggs, 'di ba? Most of the time emergency purposes, yung madali ang luto na lang. If you're doing diet, so eggs is good for every morning routine. So na-realize namin guys na ang mahal din pala talaga ng eggs dito sa Canada. Like one tray of the eggs here are equivalent, or not one tray, half tray is $5. No, that's only half of the tray is 12, right?
Yeah.
So 12. Nag-ration guys ng $5. So ding kung nasang province ka naman. But in Oman, how much it is? Like 30 pieces na?
3.5.
Yeah. So it's just only $3 and $3.5. Let's talk about naman when it comes to the vegetables or fruits, specifically like banana. How about you, love? Which one do you think is the cheaper banana?
I think it's Canada.
So how much per kilo that you think in Canada versus in Oman?
Canada, I think $1.5.
Or around, let's say around $2,
Yeah, $2.
right?
Yeah.
While in Oman, it costs us like 2.5
Yeah,
per 1 kilo of banana. So, kahit bumili ka ng napakaraming banana dito sa Canada guys, okay lang kasi mas mura naman siya comparing to Oman. So, siguro sa lahat ng prutas, yun lang yung na-realize namin na the most cheaper one here in Canada. Like apple or onions. Nako guys, doble yung minahal niya dito sa Canada. So, another example guys for the grocery that we really appreciate in Oman is yung water. Bottled of water. So, yung mga bottled of water doon, napaka-accessible, napaka-murang bilhin kumpara dito sa Canada. Sa Canada, how much is the 1.5 liters of bottled water?
2.5.
2.5. While in Oman, guys, point lang yun or cents lang. So, sa Oman kasi, ang na-realize lang namin, lahat ng tao bumibili ng bottled of water doon. Kasi, alam naman natin sa Middle East, hindi talaga safe na uminom ka ng tubig direct sa faucet. Unlike here in Canada, grabe, napakadami nilang mga spring water dito. As I mentioned in our past vlogs, like our water here in Canmore or Long Alberta are free. We are not paying any waters here in Canmore. So, hindi siya kasama sa mga blinks namin when it comes to the water. Ang dami mong makukuhang mga tubig dito, naka-spring water pa kayo. So, direct talaga siya coming from the mountains. So, isa yun sa mga mayamang resources or merong yamang resources ang Canada. So, the last example guys for the grocery is imported beer. So, dito sa Canada guys, nung dumating kami dito, dahil nga, lalo na si Aki, napakatagal sa Oman, like 7 years. I was there for just turning 4 years lang. Aki, see the difference. How much cost of liquor here in Canada versus in Oman. Kasi as you all know, liquor in Middle East are not legal. If I am not mistaken, yung mga alak sa Oman or sa Middle East, karamihan doon, hindi ka pwedeng bumili ng alak lang sa tindahan kasi hindi naman siya legal. Siguro, legal lang siya sa mga bar na established talaga or may mga permit. Pero yung bibilhin mo yung alak sa mga tindahan or sa mga store, wala kang mabibiling ganun doon. Dito sa Canada, it's very cheap. Like 160% ang difference ng kanilang price. So like for example, the imported beer, you're buying the 0.33 liters. How much it costs you?
4.5.
Okay. So let's say that's the range. How much? 4.5.
Yeah.
Pero guys, sa Oman, it's $11.55. Ganun kamahal ang 0.33 liters beer sa Oman. Okay guys, so the number 3 reasons or cost of living comparing Oman and Canada, the number 3 is the transportations. So let's focus on the gas. The gas here in Canada are very expensive for us. Kasi guys, we came in the Middle East na isa yun sa natural resources nila ay yung gas. Doon sila mayaman yung Middle East. So the gas in Middle East per liter is just 0.83 cents. In Canada, it costs us like 1.89 Canadian dollars per liter. So, ganun kalaki yung difference ng gas comparing to Oman and Canada. So, isa yun sa mga nare-realize namin, guys, na ang mura talaga ng gas or cost of living sa Oman compared here in Canada. Another thing, guys, with regards to the transportation comparing Oman and Canada is the local transportation for just one way. So, yung one way nila na transportation is nag-range ng 3.5 Canadian dollars. While in Oman, it's only 1.75 Canadian dollars. So, ganun kamura. Kahit yung mga taxi dun, guys, dahil bibihira ang bus sa Oman. Dito, napakadaming taxi, napakadaming bus. Sa Oman, wala ka rin makitang train. So, ang means of transportation talaga namin sa Oman ay it's either taxi or a bus. Very affordable yung mga taxi doon. Anywhere, there's a lot of taxi, right?
Yeah.
And, grabe, we don't have any fears kahit even it's night already or middle of the night na mag-taxi ka kasi it's still safe. At first, nung bago ako sa Middle East, grabe yung takot ko, grabe. I was very afraid and terrified kasi we all know that Middle East, lalo na yung mga Arabic, baka may gawin silang masama sa atin, ganyan-ganyan. So, when I am riding in the taxi like 9 o'clock in the evening, I'm too much scared. But when I realize as time goes by, napaka-safe pala ng bansang Oman or dun sa Middle East kasi ang lahat ng tao dun ay takot gumawa ng kasalanan din. So, that's the other way that we appreciate also in Oman with regards to the transportations. The number 4 topic that we're going to talk about is about the utilities, guys. Utilities when it comes to water, when it comes to the electricity, yun. Na-appreciate din namin yun, guys. Panalo din sa category na to, yung Oman. Kahit na their aircon is running 24 hours kasi ang temperature in Oman is always 30 plus. So, sobrang init talaga, diba, love? It's really hot in Oman. So, even their aircon is running 24/7, mas mura pa rin talaga yung binabayaran naming electricity sa Oman. Although, during those time, kasi hindi naman kami nag-rent ng bahay because we are living in the accommodation only. Like here, but the range of the electricity in Oman and in Canada is very huge difference. Like in Canada, ang average niya ay nasa 200 Canadian dollars, while in Oman, it's just only 167 dollars. Yun yung average ng binabayarang utilities per month. So, yeah, that's the huge difference of, living in both countries. So, the 5th topic that we're going to talk about is with regards to the sports and leisures. So, yung fitness club dito sa Canada, nag-range lang siya in a month ng how much?
57.
How much they are paying? It's way cheaper here in Canada, right? More than in Oman. Another topic that we're going to discuss is about the clothing and the shoes. So, when Akila came here in Canada, I asked him to buy a lot of clothes, right? Like, yung mga pangtulog, ganyan, or panglakad. Kasi guys, ang mahal ng mga damit dito sa Canada, to be honest. Kasi,
maybe because of the branded.
Yeah, a lot of the clothes here are branded naman din kasi talaga. Pero syempre, maraming tao pa din na mas pinipili yung saan sila komportable, comfortable, the way how they're going to, paano nila ipinipresent yung damit na sinusuot nila na magmumukha pa rin namang maayos kahit mura lang siya. Another thing is, of course, comfortable from your pocket. When I came here in Canada, I was totally having a culture shock nung nakita ko yung mga price ng mga damit dito. That's why I asked Akila when he's about to come in Canada. He's the one who buy most of my clothes in Oman, though he knows the sizes already. Kasi in Canada, the one pair of jeans and shoes here in Canada cost 57 Canadian dollars. While in Oman, how much only?
Maybe 77, 80, like that.
So, $80, guys, just for one pair of shoes and jeans. It will cost you like $80. While in Oman, you can afford it like something
50, 55.
Yeah, so he knows better because he's the one who will buy clothes for me, no? So, those are the range of of the clothing here in Canada and in Oman or in Middle East. So if you're coming from the Philippines, of course, and you have a plan to go here in Canada, I can suggest that it's better for you to buy some clothing, especially for yung pang alis-alis lang or when night clothes, or mga pangbahay. I think you can buy it in our own country or wherever you are, kasi it's more expensive here in Canada. But I don't suggest that you are buying some of the winter clothes from the different, like in Philippines or in Middle East, kasi it's still better to buy the winter clothes here in Canada. So subok na kasi yun, yung mga tela na ginamit nila, talagang panglaban sa winter or sa lamig ng Canada. So another thing, guys, that we can compare Canada and Oman, which one is better, is with regards to the house for rent, no?
Yeah.
Ito ay talagang na-realize namin na mas okay talaga na manirahan or mag-rent sa Oman kumpara dito sa Canada. Kasi ang one bedroom in Oman, it costs us only how much? 500 Canadian dollars. But though, as I mentioned earlier, na hindi kami nag-rent sa Oman because we have our own accommodation coming from our company. Pero that's the range of the prices ng one bedroom sa Oman. Nasa 500 Canadian dollars lang. While here in Canada, how much?
1,500.
1,500, 1,600. So hindi pa kasama dun yung utilities. Room pa lang yun. So ganun kamahal ganun kalaki yung diferensya. We really miss Oman.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi napakapayak lang ng pamumuhay doon sa Middle East, sa Gulf country. Napakasimple lang. You can afford, lalo na kung simple ka lang namang tao mamuhay, yung hindi mo kailangan ng marangyang pamumuhay. It's very contented in the Middle East or specific in Oman. Pero the question is, why we still come in Canada? What are our whys? Why we choose to migrate in Canada over Oman? Or even how expensive the cost of living here in Canada? The reasons behind for all of that, you will see on our
Next video.
Okay? So please, guys, watch. Abang-abang lang. Because we're going to inform all of our reason. Ano yung mga na-observe namin, what our realizations, why we still needs to move from the simple life and very affordable way of life comparing to the high cost of living here in Canada. Okay? So just keep on watching and we will see you on our next vlog.
Like and share.